here's my chicken coop, and there's some of the chickens. It's getting close to dark, so they're all getting ready to go inside. The door won't close by itself until after it's dark. Here's the little watering thing that I rigged up. It has the nipples that go down, and then this cooler that I can kind of remove and refill and clean easily. And there's the nesting box. See inside there, 3 little compartments. No eggs. The kids might have already gotten them. And in here we've got some of the hardware. That's the TP-Link 702 something or another. What is it? wr702n, which is like 18 or 20 bucks shipped, and runs OpenWRT. And so that's what I'm SSH'd into here on the tablet. And it talks over serial to this little setup, which is just an Arduino on a breadboard. I mean, it's just an AVR with the Arduino, bootloader loaded onto it, and then some circuitry to. There's a relay for this guy, which is a door lock actuator, 12-volt door lock actuator. And then there are a couple more FETs on here. Let's see. Yeah, there are a couple FETs to drive some like Christmas lights, and the motor, which is a 5 RPM, 12-volt motor that I hooked up to this hinged door arm. This is the part I'm least happy about with this whole thing so far, is the way I've hooked up these two, because it slips a little bit and can fail at certain times. So I ordered this little shaft coupler on Amazon, or eBay, I can't remember, and it kind of works. I flattened out this screw that I attached to this door opener thing. None of these parts were meant to go together. I just hacked it together, and then screwed this motor into this piece that's screwed into the roof, and then it's all coupled with this little coupler, which I'd like to replace somehow. I don't know, a 3D printed part or something. Oh yeah, and then there's this little, $5 motor controller over here that you can get on eBay, and that so I guess that's actually doing the motor driving. And I have 2 FETs on here. No, I have 3. Oh, that's what it is. 1 for driving the Christmas lights, and 2 for driving essentially what's an H bridge, using the relay to do the door lock actuator. Yep, that's it. Oh, and then the big 10 amp capable 12-volt power supply, because especially the door lock actuator takes a lot of juice. So yeah, there's way too many cords over here, mostly long extension cords that don't need to be so long. And then there's a USB hub for future expansion, like a webcam or something. And yeah, so then I need to hook this up to like a widget so I can just press a button on the home screen, on like my Android home screen. But right now it's serial, like I'm SSH'd in, and then I'm running a serial Picocom terminal emulator, and then I've just got like, you know, O for open and C for close, which will both do the motor and the door lock actuator. So I'll show you how the close works here, since it's open right now. So I will hit C here, and we'll see what happens here. Maybe from a better angle. There you go. There you go. See? And door closes. Door lock actuator closes. Although it was really quiet, so I think it might be failing, like the last one. Last two. I'm not going to order any more of those, that brand. And it's closed. And we could also probably hit the lights. Let's see here. T. Capital T. Yep, the lights. They look nice at night. It's these Chinese knockoffs of Restoration Hardware, like super thin Christmas lights that you can hardly see when they're off. Just like, they're almost like magnet wire, with little LEDs epoxied in every now and then. And yeah, I'll open the door and see that. So that's where it's slipping, because otherwise it would just engage immediately. Yeah, in fact. Let's see here. There we go. Actually, it was because the door lock actuator's having problems. Alright. Close again. Hopefully. There we go. And then make sure. Yep, it's the door lock actuator. Okay. Open. Well, you know, demos always fail when you're trying to show somebody. There. So yeah, I think I'm gonna spring for like the $8 door lock actuator instead of the $4 door lock actuator. But that's pretty much it. Oh, might as well show you inside. So, they're the chickens, all bedded down for the night on their roosting bar. And this is my little, the majority of the poop that ends up going in here, all these rocks are there because one was trying to be broody and I was kicking it out. Didn't want it to bed down in the main area. Anyway, yeah, most of the chicken poop happens when they're basically sleeping at night. So I built this little tray thing that I can pull this whole thing out of there, and then pull out this lower tray, and it just scrapes off all the poo. I do that over there into the compost bin, and we've got nice compost, and keeps the coop clean. I haven't had to change this bedding or the chips down there in a long time, because it basically, the small amount of poo that does end up down there just kind of composts by itself in there. Alright, that's everything. Bye bye.